You are listening to the It's Your Time podcast, and I'm your host, Certified Life Coach Michelle Arnold Burke. In today's episode, I'm discussing assessing 2022 and future you 2023. Welcome to the It's Your Time podcast, the podcast where busy professionals like you get the practical solutions and support you need to gain control of your schedule so you can strive to be the best in your career, but without the stress and overwhelm. If you're looking to increase your energy and decrease your stress, you are in the right place. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the podcast, friends. Our final one of 2022. Hopefully, you enjoyed your holiday in whatever way you celebrate. We had a really nice time. We do breakfast with my family, all of the nieces, all of the siblings. I will tell you, Mark is an only child, and he is such an only child. So for him, it's a bit much. But for me, I thought it was more tame this year than last year. And we just really enjoyed having everyone together. You see how that works, friends? Yet another example of it's not the circumstance that causes you the stress and the anxiety. It is your thinking. And that is a great thing to know, especially as we close out the new year. And I want to share a few closing ideas with you today as we prepare for the new year and get started considering what you want to accomplish in 2023. So let's begin with first considering what it is that you are going to tell about 2022. What is the story that you are going to be telling about this past year? And this is important because we want to close out the year feeling ready to get going on 2023 goals. There is never any upside in telling a crappy story that leaves you feeling like a victim. What do I mean, you might be asking? I don't want you to focus on the things that you maybe didn't quite accomplish. That is lazy thinking. Remember, your brain on default will tell you all of the negative things, how you were not enough, how you didn't quite hit that goal. Those are the thoughts that we want to see, but not believe, because we don't want them heading into 2023 ruining the energy that you have as you're looking to take your life to the next level. The key is to remind yourself of all of the ways that you were successful. And then you can, of course, learn from the areas that maybe you didn't quite accomplish. But again, this activity is one that you choose from curiosity, not judgment. And there is a big difference. So when you're looking at the things that you perhaps didn't quite hit, you look at what you can learn from them, not tell a story about how terrible you were that you didn't get to them, right? There's a big difference here. And I love having my clients do this every month. And you can grab the planner as well that I suggest they use. Just go to michelleburkecoaching.com/my-time. You can download it. You can review each month and then plan your life. In fact, I believe so much in the planning importance around creating the life that you want that I am going to hold a call on this Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Yes, I know it's New Year's Eve. And what better way to get your brain primed than to start for January 1st with some new thinking? Let's plan like a little coffee and coaching where we will go over how best to use the planner, take a look at reviewing your year. We will reflect, celebrate, and learn. And you need to be able to show your brain how you created success in your life. So we will not be saying things like, I got lucky or I hope it lasts. You created it. And this allows you to see how there is still so much more that you're able to create. So we'll take a little dip in the pool of possibility. And then I will answer any questions that you have. Now, I will warn you, I might be 2 coffees and a little extra caffeine into the day by 9 a.m., so you better come ready. It will be fun. Again, all you have to do is go to michelleburkecoaching.com planner.com/mytime. Sign up for the planner, and then you will be on the list to get all of the info for the call. Super simple. So in summary, this first activity for you is to look back and assess last year. Where did you create success? And where there were setbacks, what did you learn from them? Or what can you change heading into the new year? Next up, let's talk about who you want to become in 2023. This is always so much fun thinking of your future self. That is, after all, what a lot of this work is, deciding how you show up and what you want to accomplish. Did you hear that sentence? What do you want to accomplish? Not what do you think you should accomplish. Big difference. I was recently on a Peloton ride and Robin was talking about what she is giving up from 2022. This is actually another great thing to think about for you. I didn't plan it for this episode, so let's just call it a bonus tip, as my brain sometimes goes off course. Some may say poor Mark, but he survives. It's fine. Okay, so 3 stories that you are leaving behind in 2022. Stories that are not useful. Her examples, I hope I remember them now. Number 1, mom guilt. She is no longer feeling guilty for taking time for herself. And I would offer this to many of you. Self-care is not selfish. You are worthy to have time for yourself. You are, after all, listening to the It's Your Time podcast. You are worthy to have time for yourself. I'm going to use this one too. I mean, I don't have kids, of course, but even for the dog, sometimes I feel so guilty if I'm working longer hours and then I think I have to make up time with him. He's fine. That can totally be a thought. So are your children. They are fine. She is also giving up the shoulds, which is where I got a little sidetracked here because I was talking about what you should do. So she is giving up the shoulds. Amen. Let's all do that. Let go of the shoulds and add will plus because. It sounds like instead of I should work out, I will work out because, and insert a meaningful reason for you. And then the third one, it is a big one for many of you. Letting go of thinking that being busy is the same as being productive. It's not. We want to get laser focused in the new year on what is going to move you closer to your goals. Busy does not equal productive. Let go of that story. Please, for the love of God, you will accomplish so much more in life and you will be feeling so much calmer. Okay. Now that we took that little turn, let's get back to who you want to be for 2023. And actually, even as I say that, the letting go is totally in line with who you want to become. Your next level is different from where you are today. So take the time to consider where you want to be this time next year. Who is she? What does she do differently on a random Tuesday? Or is it a different morning routine or a different way of thinking about work? How does she think about her family, her time, her energy? Allow yourself some time to think about that. It can be so much fun. And then start making those changes today. Incremental changes every single day will get you to an entirely different life. You have to be willing, though, to give up who you have been for who you want to become. That can be the challenge because your brain, my brain, all of our brains, like to remain safe. And change challenges that safety. Shameless plug here. That's why it's important to have a coach. I invest in my brain and I want you to do the same. I love helping women be able to earn more money, find the passion in your job, find a sense of balance for you in your life, and it looks different for everyone. And I will challenge you on your limiting beliefs so that you can accomplish those goals, and you will likely surprise yourself along the way. You are so much more powerful than you give yourself credit for. And that's why I want you to gift yourself the time this week to consider the 4 actions that I'm sharing with you today. Assess last year, find your successes, and from curiosity, decide what you have learned. consider 3 stories that you are leaving behind, decide who you want to become in 2023, and get signed up for our call on Saturday morning, michelleburkecoaching.com/mytime. It's going to be fun. And you will leave with exactly what you need to start 2023. Okay, another year in the books, friend. Thank you so much for being here. I would like to also ask you to please share, subscribe, and comment if you are finding these episodes helpful. I'm always trying to reach more people, and you doing any of those actions can really help. Oh, you know what could be fun? Take a screenshot of this episode and then tag me at Michelle Burke Coaching on Instagram and share the 3 stories that you are giving up. I would love to see what y'all come up with. Okay, that's what I have for you today. Let's circle back next week, but for now, make it a great day. Enjoy the new year and take care. Did you know you can take this work to a deeper level with me one-on-one? Go to michelleburkecoaching.com and click on Get Started to begin.